Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's look is a very simple, like bronzy everyday look that you can do when you have errands to run but you don't want to have too much makeup on. So, want to see how this look turned out? Keep watching and let's get to it. Hi guys, I went ahead and did my brows off camera. So taking my LA Girl orange corrector, putting it under these bags, they're not designer, and these dark spots on my face. Then I'm taking my BH Cosmetics brush number 120 and just gonna buff that into my skin. Then moving on to foundation, it's the Milani 2-in-1 foundation. And I am praying to the shade gods that it is my shade. Because, you know, the struggle is real, trying to find the right shade in a new foundation. So I'm taking my Vanity Planet brush and putting a little bit, because I'm not sure about it. Putting a little bit and just gonna buff that into my skin. Just like taking a little bit. I put it in. I wasn't too sure about it, but then I was like, I'm gonna give it a try. So buffing that in, I'm gonna put a little bit more on my brush, just because, you know, my face looks kind of crazy. Put a little bit more and buff the rest in. Now I'm taking my LA Girl in the color Beautiful Bronze, and I'm gonna just put that on one side of my face because I find when you do both sides, and like your nose and your under your chin, it gets dry and cakey and it's hard to use. So taking that, I'm bringing it all the way down to my nose, into like the side of my eye. I don't take it all the way like to my hairline, because if it's a concealer lighter than your face, it's gonna make your face look a bit uneven, and I don't want that. So I'm taking my beauty blender from Real Techniques and buffing that into my skin and on my eyelids as well. Buffing that in, and then I am taking my Sacha Buttercup to set my face. I'm taking my BH Cosmetics brush, and I can't bake, but I'm just gonna press it into my skin, because when I bake I look crazy. If you can bake without looking crazy, more power to you, do it. But I can't, so I'm just gonna use that to set my eyelid and go into my face again, under my jaw, just because I'm trying to have those cheekbones like Naomi. Channeling my Naomi right there. So now that we're done with that, I am taking this Wet n Wild called Will You Marina Me, and I'm taking that brown, the crease color. It's like a copper brown. I'm just gonna put that into my crease, my transition color. So I'm making sure I get that all over my crease, and it doesn't really matter if it gets on your lid, because like it's like a super bronzy look anyway. So taking that and putting all that into my crease. Then I'm going with my Wet n Wild Au Naturel palette, and I am taking this color. It's like it looks pink, but it's like a nudish brown type of color. Taking that and putting that into my crease again, just to build in that transition color. Okay, now that we're done with that, I'm going in with my Nubian palette by Javia, and I'm taking, it's like a reddish brown color. So I'm taking that also just to add a little bit more depth and warmth to my crease. Putting that all in, blending it in. Blending is key, guys. You gotta blend. Now that we're done with that, I am taking my Carly Bible palette. I love this palette. The colors are so pigmented. I love it. Now I'm gonna mix that like bronze color and the gold, and mix them together and put that all over my lid. See how pigmented it is, guys? I'm in love, and it's just the look I wanted. Do y'all see that? Do you see the pigment? So now I put it on my lid. Gonna do the other eye, and yep, that's how it turned out. Now I'm taking my brush and cleaning up that Sacha Buttercup I had on my jawline. Just cleaning all of that. Feeling myself a little bit. I do my little happy dance. Now going under my eye, like my waterline area, I'm taking that copper color we used in the beginning and putting that under my eyes, just to have a little more color underneath my eyes. I'm just taking that and running that all over my waterline. Then moving back to my Javia palette, taking that reddish brown color and just gonna like add that, smudge it underneath as well to add a little bit more color. Just a little bit, not a whole lot. So taking that and just making sure I get it everywhere, so that there's no space separation or anything like that. Then moving on, I'm using this Wet n Wild. It's like a brown eyeliner, because like on my bronzy looks, I like to use more brown than black. So I'm just taking that and doing it like a little bit of a wing. It's a baby wing, not a full grown wing. A little bitty wing. So making sure I look down and just trying to connect that line. You know, sometimes they struggle with the wing, but it's okay. Taking that and just doing a very, very small line. That's like a simple, like bronzy look. I don't like to do too much. See? And that was how it turned out. Now, moving on, I'm taking this like a nude eyeliner. I'm just gonna put that inside my waterline to make my eyes pop a little bit more. Just give me a little bit of color because I want like a simple, like bronzy look. Then I'm taking my Wet n Wild Super Skinny Mascara. I'm just running that on my lower lash line. For some reason, the mascara doesn't really show on me, but I mean, it's okay. It's all good though. Then I am taking my Black Radiance setting powder, and I'm gonna just put that and set all over my face. Cause it's like my skin tone, so it's okay. I use that to set my entire face. I don't use setting sprays because my skin is oily, and for some reason, when I use that, I look more oily than I actually am. Then for my contour, I find I have natural contour, but I'm just gonna use the Nubian palette, like that darkest brown color, and just use that to contour my face a little bit. Just a little bit, not a whole lot. I don't want to like look super crazy. So taking that and just like contouring, putting that all over along my jawline. Then up next, my Artist Couture. I love it. It's Sugar Daddy. Y'all don't even know. I'm in love with Artist Couture. Everything they do, they're so pigmented. Do you see that? Do you see the pigment? I'm taking a little bit on my highlighter brush. Do y'all see that? Oh, I die every time. I was like, oh my god. Ooh. I'm sorry, excuse my face. I just love all the highlighters. They're so pigmented, and they just show up so beautifully on your skin. Like, do you see this? I was like, thank you, Lord, for Mac Daddy, because, I was just like shining, and I was just glistening. So I just take that and blend it all the way up on my cheekbones to give me that, glowy look. And now, because I am kind of extra, and you can never have too much of a glow on your face, I'm taking my fan brush and that Carly Babble palette, just like taking a little bit of the highlighter color and just adding a little bit more like gold to my face, so it's like more shimmery. Do you see that? Do you see that? I'm just trying to glow. You can never have too much of a glow on your face. I'm sorry, I say that a lot, but it's okay. Now I'm taking my lashes. I just found at the grocery store, they're a faux mink collection. I'm using my glue by Kiss. I believe it's a Kiss glue. And I'm going to apply that with my hands. I don't use tweezers. I use my hands. They're easier for me. So make sure I'm looking down and just put that as close to my lash line as possible. And make sure I press it in so like the eyelash doesn't come flying off later on in the day. Now I'm taking my NYX lip liner in the shade Club Hopper. I'm just going to line my lips, making sure I get everywhere on my lips. I don't like to have like my lipstick on without lip liner because it just looks weird to me for some reason. So I'll make sure I get everywhere on my lips. And now I'm taking like this brown nudie color. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out if I say nude or nude. Anyway, it's by Lime Crime. It's called Salem. I'm in love with this lip. I'm in love with it. And it looks glossy, but it's like a matte finish. It's like a nude brown. So on some people it looks red, but for me it's just like brown. I kind of like my skin tone a little bit when it dries. So now I am taking that Carly Babble palette and going back with that gold color just to highlight the top of my lip and down my nose a little bit more. And that is it. Ooh, do you see that? Do you see that? I'm just left, right. It's a bronzy color. All right, that's it, guys. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and like. See you next time. Bye.